swine or looking at some other man's woman and shit, though, man. When you go to church and you think you're good, though, you're just in that fucking place. Oh, I go to church, though. So what? What's the whole point of going to church, though? Right? You don't teach shit, man. You don't teach shit, but you get a Micah 3 and 1 and 2 about the shit. You affect one of the little ones as a, he's like, you have a son or daughter, right? If someone tries to come around them and shit, try to do evil to them, though, you're gonna fuck that person up, though, right? That's my little one, though. So you doing this work, though, you're a little one. How about you know, shy? You don't threaten us, you don't threaten the most high. You know? That's why what he says to you, right? It's better for you to get a millstone run and throw yourself in the fucking water to offend one of us and try to do some harm to us, man. You know?
That's the biggest flex. See these guys with nice cars and go over there, this is the biggest flex. We're basically telling the powers that are in control of the whole fucking planet. This is the problem. Yeah. Here's the problem. And then our master says, look, he ain't gonna touch you.
Yeah. They can tell fucking 50 down with guns and shit. Pointing at us and shit. Guess what? The Most High will deliver us from that. Right? You know? We ain't scared, man. We ain't scared. Peace out. Peace out. Especially if you take away their guns and shit. Oh, they're bitches, man. Trust me, man. I know this shit. Man, I remember I was going to, when I was living in Oregon, I was going to high school out there. This Edomite called a girl that I know, called her a spick, you know? I was like 14, 15. So at the time, you know, I felt offended. So I was with my friend in the hallway, and then he's like, oh, that's the motherfucker that called our homegirl a spick and shit. So then, the reason why he did that is because he was with his friends and shit. So when we caught him by himself, he was all scared, like, oh, man, I'm gonna say it again, man. And he brought his iPod, because back then with iPods, oh, man, you can have this, man. I just don't want no problems. And I thought about I was gonna take it, but my friend said, nah, it ain't about that, you know? But I was like, yeah, you know, it's a principle. But you see, man, these motherfuckers are like the big bullies and shit. When they're with their friends and have their guns, man, they think they're all shit. But without that, man, they ain't shit, man. Just think about it like it is like that. I ain't think about it, you know? So, you offend one of us, though, man. Guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai is going to defend Esau against us, you know?
He's going to defend us in such a way that you're going to be like, wow. You're going to be like, wow. People will be flying out of cars. Fly out of cars.
It's true, man. It's true. And just yesterday, speaking of a girl I went to school with, too, she got shot twice in her fucking chest by her boyfriend that was his fucking cop. And they said, he tried to say it was an accident. But the slugs, yeah, in the fucking chest. But see, the thing about it is, his other cop buddy was with them, so he's trying to back him on saying, oh, it was an accident. But in reality, it wasn't an accident. Yep, so the family of that girl, they Google this shit, but it's not going to be a big ass heartbeat. It's happening 2 days ago. Her name, Suarez. Anyways, her boyfriend's cop, though, shot him twice in the fucking chest, though, man. And they're trying to back it up, kind of like that case with that girl, Vanessa, Texas. Yeah, her. But if the family would have not spoken about it, no one would have heard about it, you know? So that girl, Lorena's family's trying to speak up on it too. Because I Googled it, it's a bit of our shit, like, it's about like 3 cents, that's it. Baka's not gives a shit because he's fucking, you know,
they didn't get protected either because they're not what we're doing. They're not what we're thinking. And let's say, well, let me just tell you about this guy. This article, so they found this guy in Africa, basically saying what we're saying, 1960s, 1970s, and they took him and they killed him, they cut him up, and he came back, and then they fucking did that like 100 times, and then one day they invited him into a jet, took him up to the jet, chopped him up into a million pieces, froze those pieces, burned those pieces, and then he still came back and he said, there's gonna be 144,000 of us, and you ain't gonna do nothing like that to them. So we're gonna be protected on the level where, you know, I might think that I have a bad attitude, but I'll still pick that tree up and just fucking home runs all day on things like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Home run, baby. Like, dude, I'm gonna be like, bam.
He said there'll be more of us coming.
Yeah, more like But he also said they're not going to be in the same attitude anymore. Yeah, that's what he said. And he said it. So, but my point is, how was trying protecting us. So you can get shot, something gets put, bullets, you're going to look nasty and everything, but you're not going to die. You're going to be like, how the fuck? You're going to be standing beside yourself, wondering how come this guy ain't dying.
He's also going crazy with the gun and shit, you know?
That's what they did to that English. Chopped him up into a million pieces and he still came back.
So is everyone like me coming? Oh, can you get that piece? The one I said?
Micah 3, verses 1 and 2. And I said here, I pray you, O head of Jacob, and you princes of the house of Israel, is it not for you to know judgment, who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off their skin from them, and their flesh from off their bones?
God, and that's just fucking Christian pastors, all these people. They're saying you're not Israelites, so they're plucking all that skin, which is going back to the book of Ezekiel, 37th chapter. You know, when you hear about the, you start getting back to life, though.
You start building them.
Yep. So, these are these pastors, wicked pastors, are saying you're not Israelite, though. But here we are trying to give you water, telling you, guess what? So your body can go back to life, though, telling you you are an Israelite, though. You got to, So that's what it's talking about, man. I think it even says that put the skins in the cotton, bone, and that's just fucking telling you, hey, stay away from us, These is fucking pastors.
Also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for pot and as flesh to kill and fall. It's about the angel I told you.
Yeah, exactly. But guess what, though? Hey, it's gonna come, man. That day's gonna come, though, man. 2/3 gotta die, though. But guess what, man? That was just one, right? One. Imagine 144,000, though. With that ability, though. That's the problem, though. That's a big time problem.
That's a big time problem for your caliber guns. Bullets are gonna be bouncing off us.
That's why Esau don't want you to know who you are, though, man. So is it hard to be the apple of his eye? Yahweh Shem outside? Hey, we're gonna go through the tribulation, though, but as long as we have him, Yahweh Shem outside, Salakia, we'll be good, though, man.
It's gonna be worth it, right? It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah. Can you get chapter 2, verse 8, man? And can you get 8 to 3? Because like I said, you do the work, man, in real life, man. We're actually living, though. Nothing. This world has disappointed me, though. I never told shit, man. Shit, yeah, I had, because, some guys be like, well, I had kids, I got place, yeah, I got that shit too, but I don't feel accomplished, man. I feel accomplished when, how about Shema Shai comes? It's going to be an accomplished state that, it's going to be self-destruction, Lord will, we're part of the 144. That's going to be an accomplished state, man.
Zechariah 2:8, for thus said Yahweh shall shine above after the glory, after the sent you unto the nations which dwell you. For he hath touched you, he toucheth the apple of his eye.
Remember, we're spread these different nations, though, man. Someone fucks with us, though, it's like messing with Yahweh Shai. So therefore, something's gonna happen to your ass. I just read yesterday some fucking Mel lady got mauled by $5. Killed her ass, But guess what? That bitch was probably back in the 30s, 1800s and shit, sicking dogs to drink and shit. Right? You know what I'm saying, though? So guess what? She came back to the incarnation. She was 61 years old. And boom, she got it. Prepare to die innocent. Nobody, man. That's what we're out here because we don't know what the hell we did in our reincarnation, though, man.
This is like saying we're sorry every time.
Exactly, though, man. Because we don't know how many times we came into, man. We don't even know. But we're trying to be, out here going to go Yahweh Shai, man. We love doing this, though. We didn't live doing this, though. That's why we gotta be the apple of Yahweh Shai either.
The apple goes to the people, because the people is precious. You need your sight.
Yeah, kind of like, when fools, you see a cartoon, want love, it's my heart.
Yeah.
And then that shows, the dramatic ways as, oh, he's loving that person, But that people, they really said it's real, real important, man.
That's why people can't look at us in the eye, because the people is loyal to the soul. People look and then I look at them and my mind looks away, but I see all I need to see. I don't need to have no staring competition. And then I'll look back at them and then they'll look away. And it's like the second time you look, it's like more fire in your eye. Fuck.
Yeah. No, that's how it really is, though, man. Especially these fucking dicks, man. They do that shit, man. It's like, no, you don't even know what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't even fucking know, man. These jakes, man, nowadays, these youngsters, man, they've been doing a lot of chaos and shit, though. Especially over there in Bronx, New York, man. Attacking the elderly and shit like that, man. These jakes are going out of control. That's why when Esau pulls up on you motherfuckers and shoot you guys up, do you feel bad? No. Now here comes fucking BLM, whatever. Oh, he was black, he got killed by a fucking Edomite cop. Justice. But this motherfucker over here, snatching grandma's fucking purses and shit, being wicked, doing the opposite of Yahweh Shema Shai said to do. So that was his punishment. Judgment.
And remember, even though you think you're hitting somebody's white grandmas have black grandkids, Mexican grandkids.
Oh, yeah.
It's not what you're thinking.
Back in that video, was it Friday After Next? When that guy was talking reckless, what's his name? The cousin did it. He was talking reckless to the old Jake ladies and shit, and then they told their grandsons, and they came try to beat up the redheads up,
He did.
He's like, hey, you old bitches over here selling pussy, something like that, And I'm like, what? But it goes to show, man, you gotta watch the opposite, man. You're looking at it, Be like, can you get down bubbles?
Amos 3 and 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Family. We're his family, So therefore, we're gonna go twice. He's gonna go twice as hard, though. He calls us family, though, man. What is family? Relative, kinsfolk,
Yeah.
So he called us that, though, man. And we are that, though. So therefore, you're not listening to us. To me, you're gonna go hard, man. We'll go hard on your ass, though.
What happened to Fredo? In that movie, Michael had to kill him.
Oh, the Godfather?
Yeah. What happened to Fredo's ass?
See?
You never go against the family.
And those are like Jakes, too, man.
I know you're talking about Jakes, man.
They got shit. Yeah, they talk shit. They got their mouths like yeah. So that's Jake right there, Second Samuel. This would be the last one. But you see, apple in the eye to Yahweh Shema Shai. That's what we do, man. That's one of us, though. Good luck, man. We're not being boastful about it, though, man. We're just trying to tell you, though, man. Hey, man, don't take this word for granted, though. Like that so-called brother, though, man.
But it's so offensive to these people when you say, the Lord's protecting you, you better be careful how you keep. They'll be like, who the fuck do you think you are in the entrance? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Yeah. That's how Jake, though, man. That's why they stiff-neck people, man. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to, man? Because they're either bigger than you or they have a nice car like
they
that.
have a position higher than you.
Yeah.
Like that fucking white man that said that shit to me before he drank his coffee. I seen him hard swallow. You know how when you have that fucking knot in your throat?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck you want to know for? And I stood up straight and he was like, nope. And then he drank his coffee. I was like, just give me my fucking seat. I wasn't ready to have a conversation with that thing.
Yeah. That thing. Yes.
Luke 15 and 31, and he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine.
Exactly. So we gotta do the work, though, man. So we're actually out here caring for our people, man. We're trying to wake our people up, though. But it is what it is, man. We're working our salvation, each of us, though, man. Because the day is coming, man. You see everything that's going down, man. You see all this shit that's going down. You're telling me, hey, nothing suspicious about it? Okay.
Very suspicious.
Even a blind man can see what's going on, man.
But the best part about it is, it's gonna sound fucked up, but a lot like, if there's 7.5 billion people, 7 billion people are going to have to die. And the elect will be there, and we're going to catch some slaves. It's going to be different, I can tell you that much. And you're not going to be worried about the same thing you're worried about. You're not going to worry about waking up on time, but you're going to wake up on your time. 2 Samuel chapter 22, verses 25 and 26. Therefore, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai hath recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanliness in his eyesight. With the merciful thou wilt shew thyself merciful, and with the upright man thou wilt show thyself upright.
Exactly. When you come in, though, we're trying to be with no blemish, man. We're trying to be good in sight, you know? We walk through faith, not through sight. It tells you in the book of Corinthians, you know? So we believe Yahweh Hashem Shai is going to help them, man. So we want, you know, what to say, we don't get caught with their pants down, you know? We want to be comfortable. We want to be doing this right here, exactly this right here, you know? So, you know, like I said, the apple is high, us, we need to work. Listen to it, you know? That was into my lesson.
So with that, I want to talk about the heavens, because in the Bible it describes not only one heaven but heavens with an S, you know, and the Bible describes three heavens. So you get Revelation 15 and 1.
Revelation 15 and 1. And I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of Yahweh.
So this is John the Revelator, and he's seen a vision of the angels. He's seen 7 angels having 7. It says the 7 last plagues, and some of those plagues are the last plagues that we're seeing right now on the earth. You know, because all the prophecies are coming true right now.
Right. Coming true.
So you know that this is talking about now. You know, the last plagues, because Tahar saying that it's speeding up.
When we all can see it.
Yeah. Mark of the Beast.
It's around the corner. Just look at the cars. They're gonna make V8s extinct, and then the electric cars are gonna start coming up.
Tesla, I see the weed in my field with the open that shit up. Glory.
So we're going to see in 2023 it's going to be a big year. It can happen real fast. The Bible says things are going to happen real fast. So get the next verse.
Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and then they had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of Yahweh.
So right here, John saying that he was standing on what's called a sea of glass. Now, first, when you look at the sea, it's all the way until the eye can see. You know, you can't see. You can see the sea all the way until it goes no more.
So your eye can't see it.
Right, so it's big, and then the glass represents that you can see through it. Because when you look at definition for glass, it says transparent or see-through. Now the only thing that's in the sky that you can see through because it's an invisible layer on top of the Earth. All around the Earth, it's the ozone layer.
Remember when you watch Predator, when he has that shield, visibility shield, it looks like glass, right? It looks like glass.
Yeah, they got force fields that look like glass.
Oh, yeah.
Big force field.
But there's some Israelites who say that we're inside of a glass dome, kind of like, like that Christmas globe that you see. Yeah, they say we're inside of one of those. And that there's a window blocking.
Like Spaceballs? Like a fucking Spaceballs?
Yeah. And every time the rain comes, it opens and closes.
But that's Jake. Jake must be so fucking deep. Lost in the sauce, but he is.
You said it is like
Yeah, there's some Israelites who believe that the earth is flat. And that we're inside of a dome.
They had that problem in the very early on with one guy. They didn't want to leave that alone.
But we're going to get it in Genesis 1 and 7 and let you know.
Genesis 1 and 7. And Elohim made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so.
So, Yahweh Shemashai, he made the firmament. And there's waters above the firmament, there's waters above the firmament, and there's waters below the firmament. So the waters below is the sea and all the water on the earth. The waters above is the rain.
Right. And don't be no dummy and say you can't divide waters. Or if you go to where the Atlantic Ocean meets the Pacific Ocean, there's two different fucking colors of water, two different bodies of water. Even when you go into the Amazon, into the Atlantic.
It's kind of like a mirror. It's just like a mirror. There's waters above, waters below. Right. And in between is the ozone layer.
They would bring the air, just go past that, the air's thin enough. It's going to be hard for you to breathe for collecting it.
That's why we're inside the ozone layer, which is the first heaven. Inside the ozone layer. But once you go past towards the sun, the moon, the stars, that second heaven, which is Deuteronomy 4 and 19. And us humans can't go to the second heaven,
We can't even go underwater.
I am past 3 minutes or 5 minutes. There's people that kill those. Let's not lift up the eyes to heaven without seeing the sun and the moon and the stars, even as host of heaven. Shall thou be driven to worship them and serve them? Most high thy power and divided into all nations under the whole heaven.
So that's the second heaven. And we know we can't go past that because there's a thing called the Van Allen belts. And they say that it's too dangerous for a human to go past that. He could only survive a certain amount of time.
Man, there's asteroids all over that motherfucker.
Just a picture. This is the picture of the 3 heavens. The earth, the space, and then the spiritual realm.
How can you have 3 meals, but you can't believe that's 3 areas?
Unstudied.
So they didn't go to the moon. They faked it.
The moon is so shiny, like that shit will burn. Come on, man.
And with stuff that they use, the materials that they use are from Earth. You can't, it's like, yeah, it's like, look at the cars, our cars. They're that, they're going to take us from radiation. Here with Earth, right through that motherfucker.
So we go back to Revelation 15 and 2.
Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw as
John at 14. John 14. John 14 and 2. I forgot to go into the third heaven.
Oh, yeah, yes. John 14 and 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you.
So when Yahushua died, he left us, right? And when he left us, he left to his Father. And when he left, he said he went to go prepare a place for us. So if he left us, where's he at? He didn't go prepare a place for us somewhere on earth. He's in the spiritual realm. He's in the third heaven. And he prepared a place for us so that we can go with him, because in the where Yahushua is at, there's many mansions, which means there's many universes.
That's the smartest figure on earth.
That was the smartest one, but I mean, it was literal.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no Dougs in heaven,
Because the Doug isn't really a demon.
Right? Whereas the heavens, right, as heavens are higher than the earth, though. So are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts? So if it's heavens higher than the earth, though, so it goes to show there's more than one. Think about it.
it keeps going up. The heavens, it keeps going up.
Yeah, because it would be like the heaven, the spiritual realm. So why does it down? But it said up to the earth. So
You can't really have a conversation with the Christians. You're fucking, they're independent group being in the loony house. And they're fucking jacked Tyler Amsterdam. Guys won't be able to digest it.
Like that one guy, Apostle Tahar, and at the bar, we're going at a guy for 3 hours. 3 hours.
Tired.
oh yeah.
What do you mean to me? Negro.
Yeah, that's what he did. He kept saying the same thing. It's going in circles.
It's like a dog chasing his tail.
The bar said he left the same way he came up.
It was better for him just to walk by. 3 hours though. Jake, that was just an example. Like Jake, I get it. He's all trying to use his, his words though, but knowledge of the world though. But come on, bro.
The problem is that a simple man, well, he's not simple, he's complicated. But we're simple, the hopeful elect are simple. Remember what you said. It's simple.
Yeah.
You're trying to add those fucking extra opinions. Like, wait a minute, you said this, and then the Apostle Ramla caught him up a couple times.
Oh yeah.
John 14 and 3. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may be also.
So he left the earth, but he's going to come back to the earth. That's why he said, I will come again. And he said, he's going to take us where he is. There ye may be also. So we'll go back to Revelation.
Revelation 15 and 3 and 2. Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and then they had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having harps of Yahweh.
John, he was standing on the sea of glass. And broken down, the sea of glass is the ozone layer. So he was standing on the ozone layer, but there's no way you can stand on the ozone layer, right? So he was in a chariot, in a UFO. Yep, looking down. There's a picture somewhere.
And these UFOs are popping up everywhere. Everybody's asking about them. They must provide and it led me to Calvine photograph. And that was a situation in Scotland, Calvine, where the Royal Air Force caught a picture of a chariot, like a live chariot. They caught it perfectly. Nobody could deny it, what it was.
Was it golden?
Yeah. So it was a diamond shaped, and then that was called the Calvine experience. So people are asking about it.
You want answers?
They can't get no answer. That was a deep shit because all of them all said, and then, that was a lot, and then that had gotten the victory over the beast. So that's a lot.
And just that was the whole, saw part of the whole thing, you know, the whole destruction, though.
And if John saw it too, then he got the victory over the beast.
I got a picture. You can kind of see it. This is the picture. The sea mingled with glass. You can see the 144 standing above the earth, and they can see the nuclear destruction.
Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and then that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the hearts of Yahweh.
So this is the 144, the ones who are going to be saved. And they're the ones who didn't worship the beast, which the beast is America, NATO, and the EU. All this makes up the beast. And their image, that's going, into Christianity, into philosophies, into customs, because he's changing the way the Lord's image is. The way the Lord set it up, they're changing it. They're changing the image. Changing our style.
That's right. If I can say this, today I read a little article that made me sick. It said that there was polygamy, but it was called something else. It's because the homosexual married couple was allowed to get another spouse. So there's 3 homosexuals living in a house that they're all married and they have kids.
Oh, yeah, I think it's
From Waiva Yashrala. That's fucking disgusting, man. What are you teaching those kids? What are you using those kids for? How come I can't have another wife? Make my situation a little less egregious. Because it's not supposed to be like that, right? You want it so fucked up that everybody's just fucking going backwards. Everybody's turning away from it.
Even if you talk about it, it's like, is it risk? If my wife finds out I'm talking to this woman, is it risk of her fucking beating me, which she can, but anyways, and that's the thoughts that a man has to go through, right? I said, like, I want to be with this woman. She told me she don't got a boyfriend. I can deal with this woman, but if the Lord finds out, that's college shit, man. You can't even think like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big moves like that, man. You can though, but at the same time, finds out. Yeah, more college shit.
Because Gideon had 70 kids. 70 sons, actually. He had 70 70 sons. Then when they killed them all.
Yeah, yeah. 21, the youngest.
Yeah, man, the youngest one, he was the one that was, his dad, Gideon told him to kill that person. But he was so young and he was scared.
Yeah,
He did it.
yeah.
But he got saved somehow.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he ended up killing him.
So the beast, they're changing. The beast, they're making themselves look like they're the righteous ones. You know.
It's all about numbers because they want to get all the wicked people on their side. Of course, they're going to be changing the law. Everybody's on their side.
The scriptures talk about this man's going to choose the times and, you know what I'm saying, seasons and shit, right?
This is where it says about the beast of the market.
Revelation 15 and 2, and I saw as it were a sea of glass, mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name.
And over his mark too. His mark, the definition is karagma, which is a cutting in the flesh. Yep. And the reason they're cutting because they want to put an RFID into your skin. Everybody knows that's the mark of the beast.
There's some people that actually know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some Edomites know.
That's what it says, his rules. Looking at movie, what, Perk, though? Which I forgot what's the first movie, like, I'm thinking right now. Yeah, I think it was the third one.
The third one, but it was like
The beginning of how it started, yeah. But they went to the city, Edomites went to the hood, and talked, and that girl was like, you get me fight out. But it was just for them.